Hi everybody, James and Phil here. It's been a while since we've updated you, so we thought we'd make a video. So I just wanted to keep you updated on my progress. Hopefully you guys are following and you're having some good success, or at least some motivation from my story here that I want to share with you. The reason I haven't been around is because, well, I haven't been around. I took some time off, got that deal going, and I said, you know what, let me take some time away. But I'm still working on the business, so I just want to give you some updates as to what I've been doing. I'm proud to say, maybe if you saw some of my previous videos, I wasn't too comfortable with Facebook, but now I've actually nailed Facebook. I'm doing about $100 a day now. Consistently, I'm getting my per lead cost somewhere in the low 705, 710, around there. So I'm really pleased with that. In the past, what are we doing this for? About a month and a half, almost 2 months now.
No, it's about 35 days.
35 days. I round things all up. So about 35 days. And in that time, what I've been doing is, obviously I've been working on the deals that I've been getting and following up with that. In that time frame, I've done 4 deals, and I'm averaging about $2,300, $2,400 a deal. So I'm really happy with that. And the other side of the coin is the credit repair deals. I've done 22 of those, so I'm really pleased with that as well. But one of the things I want to share with you guys that I've been doing, and I've been talking to Phil about this, it's not really scalable, so it could be something you could try, but it's not really scalable the way Facebook is. But I've been working with LinkedIn. I've been going there, and I find that the referrals through there are a little more rewarding, if you will. They're a little higher. It's definitely a better quality, so that's something that you might want to consider. Another thing that I've been doing, again, not really scalable, but it's been helping, is referrals. I know that one time Phil and I talked to you about reaching out to your local business community, whether it be a Chamber of Commerce or all these groups like LaTip or BNI and things like that. Well, I was involved with that, so I was able to get more referrals from other business companies, business owners, insurance companies, and things like that. And just kind of, on a referral basis, really put yourself out there. And what I find is the deals are typically a higher amount, and they seem to close faster because it's coming from a personal resource. So that's been something that I've been doing in this past time frame. And the other thing that was at least unexpected from my point of view was that I'm actually getting some deals on personal loans. Apparently some people are coming back to me and they have good credit, and they're actually looking for personal loans. And being as how with Phil's system we have such a myriad of resources available to us to be able to help anyone out in any situation, I've been taking on some of those deals too. I haven't closed any of that yet, but it's just interesting how this just constantly is evolving, and you just keep your ear open and you're going to listen for things, and it's like, yeah, I can help you with that. So it's just been really good. And the other thing is I've been able to work this into my routine, my daily workflow. I've been going to the gym and still going and working. So it kind of fits in, just like what Phil said, make this business work with your lifestyle. So I've been enjoying the time. I've been really learning as I go along and just keeping to the system, dedicating the amount of time necessary to do what I want. And I've been really comfortable with what I've been doing and making. So I'm hoping you guys are having some success that way as well. And that's about it. I don't know if I have anything else to say, but I want to update everybody since it has been a while since we've talked.
Yeah, so it's funny. I did not expect you to start the video. But if you watch James from the beginning, and I said this last time, watch him from the beginning when he first started doing videos, and now it's just, he just takes control and just runs with it. And you know what? That's what it takes to be successful in your business. You need to take control of it and run with it. Just learn from it. Their whole personal thing, I actually don't speak about personal loans. It's out there, but I don't really talk about it in the training or whatnot. So James took it upon himself to say, let me go try this. There's definitely personal loan companies out there. I can add them to the training. They're definitely out there. I can tell you who to go to, but I never really brought it up as something to really concentrate on, because the business loan side is the business loan side, and that's the focus. But there is a personal loan side. There is a personal side to every single business, every single person, obviously. So, but it's good that he just took it and ran with it. And he told me, hey, this is what I'm doing. Even the LinkedIn thing, he just took that and ran with it. I say, hey, go try LinkedIn, go do this, go do that. but he's just using his market that he started with, that he already had. And I know you're going through and finding companies on LinkedIn and just reaching out to them, just trying to see if it works. So he's figured out a way to make it work. And that's what it takes in business. You have to, all I do is I plant a seed. Somebody said this to me, I think it was yesterday on a phone call, and he said, I gotta be honest, he goes, you just plant the seed for me, and I take it and I run with it. And that's all you need to do. I'll give a quick shout out to Walter. Walter's on the Facebook group. He posted yesterday that he signed his, he got his first deal going.
Nice.
I think he made $1,900 or so. He showed his Facebook stats. I think he spent like $62 on Facebook. I don't know the other expenses truly that he spent, but even if it's 100 or 200 or 300 bucks, that's a really nice, profit margin. Even if he spent 300 bucks to make 1,900. So that's really great. And that's, again, another person that took the business. I planted a seed with him. He took the initial knowledge I gave him, and he just take it and run with it. That's it. That's all you can ever do. That's all I can do for you. A lot of people kind of call me up sometimes and kind of tell they want me to almost like do the work for them. And I just really just want people to understand that, your success is going to come from you. You're going to get out of it what you put into it. And that's just business in general. So as long as the quicker you figure that out, the quicker you're going to be successful instead of waiting around for other things to happen. But yeah, James, a lot of people actually been asking me, when's the next video for James? When's the next video from James? I just haven't seen him that often. We kind of met up for lunch a couple of times, but not enough to really sit down and do a video. So I figured, one of these days you really have to get a video. But he said he's gonna wants to do more.
Yes.
Maybe he doesn't. I always tell everyone, hey, make your own videos. You don't even need me. You can just make them on your own. No big deal. So anyway, so that's it. You just want to give an update. And yeah, it's working for him. Closing deals. Like I said, Walter's closing deals. I talked to somebody else. His name is Tank Jones. He joined actually back in January and he really just concentrated on lead gen. He didn't even care about business brokering. He just wanted to do lead generation, and he figured it out. Again, planted a seed and he took it and ran with it and figured it all out on his own. So another person that has turned it into an income. Whether it's you want it to be a full-time income, a part-time income, obviously that's up to you, but it's an income and he's trying to take it and grow it. And it's going to take time, and even if you start making some money in the first couple of weeks, to turn into a full-time income making 30, 50, 100,000 a month, which obviously is everyone's goal. Listen, even if it only takes you a few months, 6 months, even a year, who cares? Mm-hmm. Because once you get to that point, it's easy to stay there. It's really hard to grow to get to that point, but once you get there, it's definitely much easier to stay at that level or exponentially grow from there, right? So that's it. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, the only thing is I see it's easier as you keep doing it.
Yeah.
And stick with it. I mean, as you said, when I first started, I didn't know a lot of things, and I feel more comfortable, more confident making the calls and following up, and it just falls into place.
Yeah, I think another thing is the summer, because I know he said he planted a lot of seeds in August.
Yes.
Because all of a sudden, after Labor Day,
boom,
people just start calling him out of nowhere, and now he's got a lot more deals he's even talking about lined up.
Yeah.
But people saying, hey, I'm interested. Hey, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. So the time of year, and he asked me what I've seen earlier today. He said, is September one of the biggest times? I said, well, yeah, it's one of the biggest, but January is actually the biggest. The beginning of the year, get your business going now, because once January comes, it's going to be a windfall for you. So, yeah, everyone moves forward in the beginning of the year, but September is also a nice time of the year where everyone gets back into things. Obviously, the summer, a lot of people take a step back. They're on vacation. Like you were saying, hey, people are going on vacation. They're telling me to call them back, whatever.
Right.
So that's just the way it is. So, but once you start doing it, you'll figure this out on your own, and you'll start to understand it more. And that's it. All right, cool.
That's it.
All right, thank you guys. We'll make another video hopefully next day or so.